Hey trumpet students, Mark Hoffman here. I wanted to get you kind of quickly started using iReal Pro, and I've started here on the iRealPro.com website. You do not need to go here, but just to demonstrate, or at least to show you that it is available iPhone, iPad, it's on your Mac or on your Android device, which means your Android phone or your Chromebook that runs Android apps. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going to tap on Android. That'll open up my Google Play Store. I already have this installed, obviously, but you can install it on whatever device you have. I'm going to click on Open. There's the splash screen, and then it opens to this menu or something quite like it probably on your device. Now, there are a whole bunch of playlists here that you can see that I have installed or created myself. There's the library, and then there's the playlists. You're not going to have all of those playlists because you don't have songs on your into the app yet. You haven't imported them yet, and you need to do that. So the first thing you want to do, top right-hand corner, you see several icons here, and the first one is kind of that globe, sort of World Wide Web kind of a looking icon. That's the forums. I'm going to tap that. That opens the forums. And the forums is just a place where the developers and also just iReal Pro users from all over the world upload songs that they've created. It's great, and you can explore that. But the main thing you want to do, you see, they've done a nice job here. Quickly download main playlists. It says right there underneath iReal Pro. If you just tap on that, it's going to open this up, and these are probably the most popular playlists that are going to contain really anything you'll ever need. Jazz 1350, that's 1,350 jazz tunes that will be imported into iReal. I'll tap on that. And now it's just giving me a preview of all the songs that will be imported. Now, I've already imported these songs. Actually, most of them. They've added some to this collection. But you could import an individual song if you wanted to, or just tap import playlist on the bottom right, and it will pull all 1,350 songs into iReal. So you should do that. That will import those songs. Then we'll have a lot of songs to work with. Now, I've already have those, so I've closed out of that. Mine says Jazz 1300 right here. That's the one that I'm going to open. So here's Jazz 1300. I open that up, and here's this massive list of jazz tunes. It's fantastic. I'm just going to open one up. Let's open up All the Things You Are. There it is, number 38. I'm going to tap on that, and it pops open. The lead sheet, well, it's not really a lead sheet. It's just chords. It doesn't have the melody, but it has the chord symbols, obviously, the chord progression here. One important thing, so this is super important. Top right corner, we have some more icons here. There's just kind of an information one. The letter A is some different settings, including font settings and things, and it's important that we tap on that and open it up. You can mess around with font and colors, personalize it however you want, I don't care. Transposing instrument is really, really important. When we click on that, it needs to be set to B flat. If it's not, it's probably going to automatically be set on C. And you notice I tapped on C, concert pitch, and now my tune is in concert pitch. But the thing is, we're not a concert pitch instrument, right? Trumpet's B flat, so we need to set this for B flat. And now I'm looking at the actual chord symbols that I need to think of as a trumpet player. So that's really, really important. Great. Now, as we look down at the bottom here, the bottom strip underneath the chord chart here, these are all the controls that we need for playback, and there's some really great stuff down here. So first of all, 160 BPM, that's the tempo. I'm tap on that, and you see we've got a slider here. I could just drag this to whatever tempo I wanted if I wanted to be fast. I could use the down and up, the minus and plus, and do little adjustments that way. Or there's a tap function. So this little metronome icon, I can just start tapping on it, and you can see it's setting it at the tempo I'm tapping, which is right around 120-ish. I'm going to make that be 120. Let's drag it up, and then there we go. So I've got 120 set as my tempo. right next to 120 BPM to the right, the 3x, I'm going to tap on that. That's how many times it's going to repeat. So it'll play through the entire form of all the things you are 3 times. I could tap this and just set it to repeat indefinitely, I think. But we're just going to leave it at 3 times. The A flat, that's the key actually, and that is the concert key of the song. So it's in concert A flat, which is really our B flat major. We're going to leave that alone, but it's a great tool if you wanted to practice a tune in a different key. All you got to do is just tap on it and change it, and there it goes. Now it's in concert F, but I'm going to put it back in the default key of A flat. Now, right under that, jazz medium up swing, that is the style of the playback. So when we take a look at that, I'll tap on that, jazz medium up swing. You see all these different styles. There are jazz styles that I could set here. Latin styles are here. Lots to choose from here, which is really cool. But I'm just going to leave it the way it is at jazz medium up swing for now. Let's look at the bottom row of icons. On the left, kind of the little graduation hat here is there's some tools for practicing. When I tap on it, you can actually change the tempo to increase by a certain number of BPM every time the song repeats. You can also make it so that it'll transpose up a certain number of half steps at every repeat. So it just gives you ways of practicing, kind of a more advanced way practicing the song that you're doing. This is pretty obvious. This is a stop button and this is a play button, right? So I think we've got that. And you can see just all I need to do is tap play, and it's going to give me a count off. I'm going to hit stop there. So it's just, we can practice along with it now. There are settings here to the right of the play button. You can see the settings. And this is opening up the mixer, actually. I guess that's probably what I should call it. So I can actually change the instruments if I wanted to. If I didn't want the piano and I wanted like a, I don't know, maybe I wanted an electric piano instead, which is what a Rhodes is. I could change that. And then maybe I want the drums to be clicking on 2 and 4 instead of just having like the full drum groove. And so now I could play it, and that's going to change the sound just a little bit. And I'll stop that there. And again, you know, if I wanted to change the groove, I'll tap on medium up swing, and maybe I want this to be, oh, I don't know. Well, there's Latin up here too, so maybe I'll put Latin. And it's a little bit faster. You see it had kind of a preset 180 BPM. And I'll tap on that. And there it goes. You may choose, if I'm going to tap on that settings on the A up in the top right hand corner once again. You can see playback position in case you're lost. I'm going to check that box. And it's showing me the measure as it goes by, what measure is being played. That is really helpful. Now there's one other setting I want to show you, and it's bottom right hand corner where you see the notes. If I tap on that, it's the chord diagrams. If I wanted to see the scales and chords that are being played, I tap on the staff and then we'll leave it on treble clef. And now we're getting the actual chords and scales as they go by. All right. And as you're going through this, if you have that setting on and you're just studying the music and you want to know, hey, what does a C minor 7 look like? Well, I just can tap and hold on that, and then it's going to pop up with my chord and scale right there. It's really a fantastic tool, guys. You should get the app, you should download it, get those songs imported, and then start practicing. So thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions, let me know. See ya.